Greetings, Gator fans. I'm Brian Montgomery, joined today by Shea Beaumont of the Gator baseball team, this week's Gator Male Athlete of the Week. Shea, thank you so much for joining us today, and congratulations.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So a huge week for you. You picked up your first two collegiate home runs, first one coming in a non-conference contest against Penn State-Behrend. A setback for the Gators, but kind of set the tone for the weekend as your home run kind of helped spark the team's offense that really came through later on in that game. Just take us through that home run for you, how it felt when you saw that ball go over the wall and you knew you had your first collegiate home run.
Hitting the first home run was definitely a big accomplishment for me, and it kind of sparked my weekend for me, I guess. But all in all, I mean, it was just really nice to see our team succeed all throughout the weekend, so that was good.
Yeah, and you mentioned that the team having a really strong weekend against Kenyon. You take 3 out of 4 from the Lords, clinch a home home crossover series, this upcoming weekend. Just that whole series, the first 2 games, big comeback wins. You didn't have the long ball in those games, but you did have a couple of key hits in those first 2 comeback wins. That Saturday, how magical was that to be able to watch that and to be able to be a part of those 2 comebacks?
Well, those first 2 games really set the tone for the entire weekend. I mean, coming back like that really shows that our team has a lot of fight in us, which proves that we're like battle tested and everything like that. So definitely that prepares us for the postseason. So going into that, I think we have a lot of stuff looking forward to and a lot of goals to achieve in the postseason.
Yeah, and then always you clinch the number 2 seed in the NCAC East, so you're hosting the 3 seed in the West. That's always a really, really tough matchup to really help and battle through. Your first, the first year they had a crossover, a 2-1 series against DePaul. Your first year here, it was a 2-1 series against Wabash. This year you go up against Denison. Looking at this Big Red team, they're talented, they're pretty much battle-hardened, as you mentioned, just like the Gators. What's going to have to be the difference heading into the weekend if you want to get yourself a Chillicothe?
Well, first, I think that we have to have a really quality week of practice. So we got to mentally prepare, physically prepare for Denison. And ultimately, the first game is usually a big challenge for us. So winning that first game will really set the tone for the entire weekend. And hopefully we can win the first 2 and just end it right there. So that would be really good for us. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Shea, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations again.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And Gator fans, be sure to keep it locked into AlleghenyGators.com for all of your up-to-date Gators info.